Hello, my dear grade 6 learners. Welcome to our new episode in English subject. This is your English teacher, Teacher Maria Elaine Tacandong Echeverria. My dear learners, we are now in Quarter 3, Module 3, Lesson 5. And our lesson for today is about clarifying meaning of words using dictionaries, Thesaurus, and online resources. For now, class, please prepare with you your English module, your pen, and your notebook. And of course, please secure a comfortable and quiet place in there so you could focus in our discussion. Sit back, relax, listen attentively, participate actively to whatever task you are asked to do so. So, please tune in to the screen now as we are about to start our discussion. Are you ready? Okay, let me present first the objectives for today. So at the end of the lesson, you are expected to, we have first, clarify meaning of words using dictionaries and thesaurus, online resources. Next, familiarize search tools using dictionaries and thesaurus as well as search engine or websites used for online searching. Lastly, we have observe accuracy of information when relating a topic at all times by presenting a coherent, comprehensive report on an issue. Now, this time, let me check first your stock knowledge. So, let me know what you know. So, what you're going to do with this group of words here is you're going to arrange them in alphabetical order. Write your answers on your answer sheet. So, the first set of words, we have assure, adjust, alter, afford, arrive. Next, we have brick, beam, burn, barge, bubble. The third set, we have chapter, cargo, confuse, club, and celery. I'll be giving you 10 seconds to answer. Okay, time is up, class. So let's now check your answer. On the first set, we have adjust, afford, alter, arrive, assure. Next, we have barge, beam, bubble, brick, and burn. Then cargo, celery, chapter, club, confuse. Do you have the same answer there? Great! Okay, let's move on to the next task. So what we're going to do here is choose the word from the word box that could replace the boldface word in each sentence. Write the word on the line. So you have here the 3 words. These are the options or the choices. Number 1, we were lucky that it didn't rain. The word there, the boldface word there is the word lucky. So what do you think? Is it grimy, fortunate, or chuckle? Correct! The answer is fortunate. Okay, number 2. The word is that joke made me laugh. So, is it grimy or chuckle? You have here the picture as a hint. Very good! The answer is chuckle. Okay, next, let's proceed to the last task. So, we have here the antonym and you're going to give the antonym of the following words. Choose your answer from the words in the box. We have the choices past, hell, and near. The first word is heaven. So what do you think is the antonym for heaven? Okay, exactly. It's hell. Very good, class. Next, we have present. What do you think is the antonym for present? Is it past or near? Okay, very good. It's past. Good job, kids. Now, please read with me these words. Voracious, exhibition, enormity, obligation, and exceed. Again, voracious, exhibition, enormity, obligation, and exceed. Now, class, have you already encountered these words? Are these words familiar to you, class? Yes, of course. They are not yet familiar to you. We call them difficult words. Again, we call them difficult words. And once we encounter difficult words, we're going to find its meaning. Where are we going to find its meaning? So if you want to know the meaning of those words, what do we use? Can you tell, class? Yes, correct. It's the dictionary. We're going to consult a dictionary so that we will be clarified on the meaning of a certain difficult word. Next, how about if we want to know its synonym or antonym? Yes, exactly. We're going to use Thesaurus. Now, how about if we don't have dictionary or Thesaurus at home? How will you be able to know the meaning of words or synonym or antonym? Can you guess, class? Yes, very bright. We're going to use the online resources. Now, all these things here, the dictionary, Thesaurus, and online resources will be deepened, or we will know them more as we go along our discussion. But before that, answer first this certain drill or exercise. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a check mark on the provided space before each word or words below if the reference provides the information given. Leave it blank if it does not. So we have here our two references, the dictionary, and then the Thesaurus. Okay? So and the word here is the infant. So we're going to find in the dictionary if it has a meaning, transcription, synonym, etymology, word class, or sample sentences. If you have them in the dictionary, you just put a check there. Now, using a Thesaurus, if you also find these words, these things here, using the word infant, put a check. Okay? Am I cleared with my instruction? Now, this time I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer. 3, 2, 1. Okay, time is up, class. Now, let me check your answers. Okay, so using the dictionary, this word infant, we can find the meaning, transcription, etymology, word class, and sample sentences. And we cannot find the synonym or antonym. So in the Thesaurus, we can only find the synonym and antonym of the word infant. So do you have the same answer, class? Okay, great job, kids! Okay, now let's proceed. Now, let me ask you these questions. Based on the exercises, the tasks I have given you, Can you tell what are dictionaries? What are thesaurus? And what are online resources? Now class, please listen well there because we are going to know more about these three things. Are you ready now? Okay. Now, let us have first this dictionary. Okay, as you look through a dictionary, you will soon notice that many words have more than one meaning. Whenever you check a word in the dictionary, read all its meanings. Now, why you should read all its meanings? Because you will be guided on what or on how you're going to use that certain word in a sentence, provided you followed the meaning from the dictionary. And with that, you can be easily understood, or your sentence you have constructed can be easily understood. So I have your example illustration. The word here is abide. Can you follow, class? So you have there abide. So as you can see, it has several meanings. So using the transitive verb, you can find how many meanings here? 3 meanings. And if it is used as intransitive verb, so the meaning is different when we use it as a transitive verb. Anyway, later I'll be showing you a video so you can understand more or deeper how we're going to use a dictionary. Okay? Now let us just discuss first what is this dictionary, its definition. Okay, dictionary contains alphabetical list of words that includes the meaning, etymology, the pronunciation, while the Thesaurus is a book that contains synonyms and even antonyms. Now, this dictionary, class, I am very sure that this is not new to you. So, as you open them, the words there listed are arranged alphabetically. That is why I ask you in our first part of our lesson how to arrange the words alphabetically. So you got them correctly, and I don't need to expound it further. So again, these words are arranged alphabetically, and each word there, the entry word there, has a meaning, etymology. When we say etymology, it is the origin, where this word came from, what country. Then we have there the pronunciation. Later, we will know more about dictionary. And it is said here that Thesaurus is a book that contains only synonyms and even antonyms. And also, class, I would just like to emphasize that there are books or dictionary that has also a combination of a Thesaurus, which means it has a synonym and antonym. Okay, now these dictionaries are considered as one of the most resourceful reference materials. This is because dictionaries are extremely helpful with words. It is a book that contains all the words from the English language. If you ever feel stuck on a word, you can always refer to the dictionary to find out the meaning of that word, list of words, and information about that words. Now, dictionaries are credible sources for clarifying the word. Why? Because they contain accurate meanings of different words, and the best part of it is that it also provides you with the assistance of pronouncing a word in the right way. Okay, so I suggest that every day you should open your dictionary and have 5 words each day. I'm sure you would be very good in English. Okay, so aside from pronouncing a word, you have also right there a syllabication, accent, history, and meaning of words. So as what I've said, I'll be showing you later a video so that you will be clarified. It will also tell you the correct way to spell the word. A dictionary does not contain any errors or faults, which is why you can trust it completely. Oh, you see? So it has no errors. Some dictionaries also contain examples for the usage of words in sentences. So aside from the pronunciation, the meaning, the history, the syllabication, Some dictionaries also provided sentences. Now, a dictionary entry contains the succession of meaning of word and other useful information. It also gives the correct syllabication and pronunciation of words. Now, dictionary entry, that word is usually written in bold letters. Later, you will know. Now, the origin or history of a word is given next, usually in brackets. The symbol means came from. So this is what I have been telling you, the etymology. So which country this word originated. Okay, then we have also complete list of abbreviations used in the dictionary, which can be found at the front. That is why this video that I'll be showing to you, well, you can find there different abbreviations so that you will know what are these abbreviations. Now, so let me ask this. How many abbreviations used in the dictionary? Can you guess, class? Ooh, good guess, because you got it right. 15 abbreviations. So what are these 15 abbreviations we can find in the dictionary? We have first OE or Old English. Then we have ADJ, adjective. Next we have ME, Middle English. Next, ADV, adverb. GR for Greek. Prep for preposition. Next we have L for Latin. Conj for conjunction. TO for the Dutch. X, example. FR, French. EG, for example. So you see the difference, X and EG. So it has the 4. Next we have N for noun. IE, that is. And V, verb. Okay, so please watch and listen to this video attentively so that you will understand more about this dictionary. So it will teach us how are we going to use.
Hi, it's Ashley. Today we're going to learn how to read a dictionary entry. Ready? Let's go. Do you know what a dictionary is? Let's say you're reading a story and you come across a word that you don't know. A dictionary can help. A dictionary is a resource that tells us the meaning of words. There are electronic dictionaries, dictionaries online, and also dictionaries that are books. Today we're going to talk about how to read and understand a dictionary entry. They are mostly the same in all types of dictionaries. When you look up a word in a dictionary, you'll see several things. Here I have looked up the word kitten, and this is its dictionary entry. First, you see the word kitten in bold letters. Then, to the right of that, we have the small letter N. That N is the abbreviation for noun. That's the part of speech or type of word kitten is. If you haven't watched our word types videos yet, be sure to do that too. Now, on the next row, we see kitten with a dot in the middle. That dot is splitting the word into 2 syllables, so you can see that kitten has 2 syllables, kit-tin. Then on the next row, between 2 slashes, we have kitten spelled in a funny way. This is called the pronunciation guide. That helps us to know how to pronounce the word. We need to know that because sometimes words are not spelled the same way they sound. The word is split into syllables here too. There's a little mark to show you which syllable is spoken the strongest, and sometimes letters are left out, added, or marked in a special way to help you read it correctly. Most dictionaries have a page in the very front or back to help you understand these symbols. Last, we have the definition. This is what the word means. Kitten is a young cat. Now let's take a look at another entry to see if we can figure out each part together. This one is larger with a lot more information. Let's start with what we know. This is the dictionary entry for the word mend. Can you find the entry word? That's right, it's right here. And what's this V? Great, that's the part of speech. V is for verb. Then what's this? Perfect. That's the pronunciation guide. Did you notice that this word wasn't broken up into syllables? That's because this word only has one syllable, mend. Now look at these three words here below the pronunciation guide. Some words have multiple versions when suffixes are added. These are different versions of mend. Mended, mending, and mends. Now look here, we have a 1, then A, B, and C. Many words in the English language have more than one meaning. These are the definitions for mend, along with a synonym, which is a word of similar meaning, and a phrase that includes the word to help you further understand its meaning. Some dictionaries even give more information, like antonyms, which are words of opposite meaning, or the word origin, which is where it came from. And that's it. Now it's your turn. Be sure to practice what you've learned by looking up words in your own dictionary, and don't forget to play our online games and quizzes, and remember to always be clever. Hey, hey.
Now, what I'm showing you now are examples of dictionary. Now, let's proceed. Let's talk now about Thesaurus. Thesaurus is a reference book that contains many different words grouped as synonyms or antonyms. You can use a thesaurus to find out synonyms and antonyms for any word. So, when we say synonym, it is the other word which has the same meaning. And antonyms, it is the opposite of the given word. Right? Okay. So, what do we have here? Examples or pictures of Thesaurus.
Hi, welcome to Mad English TV. In this lesson, I'm going to give you one of my best secrets to good writing. Okay, and my secret is that I use a book called a thesaurus. Actually, I don't use a book. I use a website, thesaurus.com. Okay, so what is a thesaurus? A thesaurus helps us find synonyms and antonyms. Okay? Synonyms are words that are very similar to each other, and antonyms are words that are opposite of each other. Let's look at an example. So if we look up the word walk in a thesaurus, we're going to see these words here: stroll, saunter, trudge, run. Now, each of these words has their own meaning. The word run is different than the word walk, right? They have different meanings, but all these words are related in that they mean moving forward using your feet. Okay, if you run, you're moving forward using your feet. If you trudge, saunter, stroll, or walk, you're always moving forward using your feet. Okay, so they're related, and we would say they're synonyms. Now, why would we use one of these words instead of the word walk? Why would we use these words? Well, we would use them to make our writing more interesting and more advanced. Okay, let's look at an example. Look at this piece of writing. Kimberly walked to school very slowly. She didn't like school. She always got bullied. She always ate lunch by herself. She didn't have any friends. Okay, who do you think wrote this? Well, we don't know. But if you had to guess, who do you think wrote this? An elementary school student, a high school student, or a university student? What do you think? Personally, I think an elementary school student wrote it, because it has very short sentences and it has very simple words. Okay, now let's look at another piece of writing. Kimberly trudged to school, wishing she could disappear into the dreamy morning mist. The incessant bullying had left her spirit hiding in a hollow of deafening isolation. Okay, now who do you think wrote this? Well, me. And I'm not an elementary school student. I'm not a high school student. I have a university education. Okay, so if you can improve your writing, you're going to get more respect. You're going to get more respect from your teachers, from your employers, from your customers, from your colleagues. Okay, improving your writing skills is something that's really going to help you in life. Okay, so right now I want to show you how to use a thesaurus. We're going to go over to thesaurus.com and I'm going to show you how it works. Alright, here we are on thesaurus.com. Now, if we want to know the definition of a word, we can jump over here to dictionary.com. But right now we're just looking for synonyms, okay? So we're going to type in the word walk. And here we have our results. Okay, you'll see synonyms for the word walk. Now up here, you'll notice we have 4 different tabs. Okay, these are the 4 different meanings for the word walk. We have 3 nouns and a verb. Now we're just looking for the most common use of the word walk, which happens to be the verb, which means to move along on foot. So we're going to click on that. And here we have all our synonyms, okay, for the word walk. And if we scroll down a little bit more, we see antonyms. Okay, so we have words like stay or stop. Those mean the opposite of the word walk, right? And if we move down a little bit more, we have more words related to the word walk. We have all of these. Now if we go all the way to the bottom, you'll see we have even more pages. Okay, so right now I just wanted to show you some basic things on how to use the thesaurus. Now, some of these words are a lot more common than others. For example, this word here, perambulate, I've never heard that word in my life. Okay, or wend one's way, I've never heard that before. Okay, so some of these words are a lot more important than others. Some of these words over here, they're not very important, but usually the ones on this side are a little bit more important. Now, if you want to find out which words are the most common here, you can go up here and you can search, you can click this box here that'll just highlight the common words, and it will leave out the rest, okay? So that's basically how to use a thesaurus. The most important thing is that you understand these tabs up here, and it can be really helpful to know the parts of speech, like nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, because then you can know what you're looking for, right? If you're trying to look for the word walk, which is the verb, and you happen to click on one of these nouns, well, that's just a very different meaning, right? Let's say you click on this one, pathway, and you see road, street, track. You're going to get really confused, right? Because this has nothing to do with moving along on foot. Okay.
Class, so I should know already how to use a thesaurus. And one thing is that if you want to be a reporter, a journalist someday, just start now using thesaurus, so that every day you will be encountering the synonym or antonym of a certain word. 5 words per day. Okay? Now, I just have here quick example of synonyms. Just would like to emphasize something important here. So let's have first synonym for beautiful, pretty, rich. Yes, it's wealthy. Tall. Yes, it's high, or it could be large or huge. Intelligent, we have here. Yes, brilliant. Okay, now these words here, class, the words given here are all positive, or if you are being told with such word, it makes you smile. It makes you happy, right? Now, any of these words here are pleasant to hear. Okay? But how about if we know the antonym of these words? So we have here beautiful, ugly, rich, poor, tall, short, intelligent, stupid. Now, usually, if we hear these antonyms of these words, what do we feel? Of course, we feel sad or angry or whatever negative emotions we feel. And what I'm trying to emphasize here, class, is that you should not be bully. Okay? So if you use these negative words, it's like you are bullying your classmate or your friend or any person you encounter. So please be tactful in your words, be polite, be kind to your words, so that all people will like you and they will not hate you. Okay? Please bear this in mind. Now, let's proceed to the third, the online resources. I hope you are all clarified about dictionary and thesaurus. So for online resources, we have the three important things on online resources. First, we have internet access, which is the ability to connect to the internet using computer terminals, computers, and other devices, and to access services such as email and the world's wide web, website pages such as dictionary.com, merriam-webster.com. Now, the use of the internet or the access of the internet gives us a vast information. It does not just give us meaning of a certain word, but if you search on so many things, they can provide us. Whatever websites, as long as these websites are helpful or very informative. Okay? And another thing we can also use, nowadays we can use your mobile phone, as long as it has a data or Wi-Fi. Next, we have online resources, which are helpful tools and platforms in finding meaning of an unknown or unfamiliar word and in searching information that are available online. So you can have a YouTube or whatever website that can give us valuable information or that will give answers to our queries. So third, we have this search is to find something by looking or otherwise seeking carefully and thoroughly. And what do you think is this common use search using the internet? Yes, very good, class. We have the Google. Okay, so this Google this is the most important search engine used to find and clarify meaning of words, the Google Scholar. Google Scholar is a free, customized academic search engine designed specifically for students, tutors, researchers, and anyone interested in academic materials. By Alpers 2014, Google only favorable when internet is accessible. So what is meant here? Being free. It's free because as long as you have the internet, so you can freely find the meanings, a lot of meaning or searches you want to know. Okay, so I have here example using this online resources. So you have here the Google. Go to the browser, then type Google. Okay, so the one that is being pointed in the arrow there is the search box. This is where you are going to type the word. For example, you have there the impatient. So it will then give you the meaning, several meanings, and other parts of the dictionary. And aside from Google, you can type the dictionary. And so as you can see, they have the same meaning. Now, Let's focus on the two websites, this dictionary and the Webster.com. Okay, www.dictionary.com and www.merriam-webster.com. Okay, so examine these two web pages. This dictionary.com strives to enable and spark connection, communication, learning, creativity, and expression in a world powered by words. So you can also download this on your cell phone or simply use your computer or laptop. It means that I advise you to download it to your mobile or laptop or computer, because there are times you cannot access the internet, but then you can still search for the meaning of a certain word, because these downloaded apps are accessible even offline. Okay, so here's the example. Okay, the arrow is pointing the search box where you are going to type the word. Okay, example, the doldrums. So then you will find the meanings. Okay, but then let's proceed to the Merriam-Webster.com. Has been a provider of language, information, or meanings of words. Okay, so the same way, type the search box. Okay, so as what I have been said, that the advantage of these two online dictionary apps, it can be downloaded and stored in your gadget. So when internet is not accessible, they can still be used offline. So isn't it great, class? Now, nowadays, class, all of us, regardless of the age, even the toddlers are already exposed to the internet. Now, there are so many things, so many advantages, so many helpful things we can get from the internet. But there's also the negative side of it. And on this question, who among you here have gone through a lot of websites over the net? So I am sure all of you are already exposed about this internet. A lot of websites, I guess, you have visited. So most probably YouTube and the Minecraft and other stuff which you find interesting there. But I just want to give emphasis on this part here, because we already heard in the social media, over the media, over television, about the persons who are being involved in the cybercrime, victims of the cybercrime. Now, I am stressing this out because I don't want you to be a victim. I don't want you to be one of the victims, because me as a teacher, I care for you. I don't want you to get involved with violence, harassment over the internet. So, a piece of advice, do not be too much hooked with the use of internet. So, you should know what are those helpful websites and what are those websites you should not be engaging or using, because it can bring harm on you. So reminders, because these are the possible things or the negative things. So addiction, time waster, and causes distractions, because once you get hooked with the overuse of internet, it can cause you distraction. You can no longer do other things at home, especially now that in this time of pandemic, we are advised to stay at home. And the thing is, we help our parents doing the chores at home, household chores. Next, bullying, trolls, stalkers, and crime. Okay, so this can be possible if you have already these accounts on social networking, just like the Facebook, Twitter. Okay, so the thing is, think first before you click, to avoid conflict, to avoid trouble. Okay, pornographic and violent images. Now, I think it happen sometimes. There are sudden appearance of on your screen, in your mobile or your laptop. So please do not click that one. Then we have identity thief, hacking, viruses, and cheating. Affects focus and patience. Then health issues and obesity, because if you are too much hooked up on the use of internet, so you forget that it's already mealtime, especially those kids that are very addicted on mobile. What is that? Mobile legends. They lack of sleep. And about this obesity, because there are also other persons overuse 24 hours use of internet, and they keep eating, and it makes them obese, very fat. So remember that there are lots of things and information you can get from internet, so be responsible in sharing them and be accurate of the information when relating a topic at all times. Know if it is a fake or a real news. Okay, this time, let me know how far you have understand about what we have discussed. Okay, first task. On Dictionary and Thesaurus, what you're going to do is identify the meaning of underlined words, then choose from the word pool below. Okay, so you have here unruly, bright, non-judgmental, modest, and industrious. These are the choices. Okay. First, Denise is really brilliant. She gets perfect almost every exam in class. So, what do you think is the meaning of brilliant? Next, Matthew is broad-minded. He sees to it that he looks into all sides of the issue before making conclusions about people and events. The underlined word there is broad-minded. What do you think is the meaning of the broad-minded? Number 3, many hate rowdy boys and girls because they disrupt classroom activities with their noise and disorderly behavior. The underlined word is rowdy. 4, Rowena is one of the humblest friend I know because she never brags about her intelligence and wealth. She even finds time to help the poor and the needy. And last number, Mario is a very diligent person. Before coming to every morning, he goes to the market to deliver some of the rice cakes his mom cooks. In addition, he never absents from school. The underlined word is diligent. And this time, I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer. Okay, time is up, class. Let me check your answers. Okay, for number 1, brilliant means bright. Next, broad-minded means non-judgmental. Next, rowdy means unruly. 4th, humblest means modest. And 5, diligent means industrious. So, did you get the same answer, class? Okay, perfect. Okay, let's proceed to the next exercise. On online resources, using 2 or more online resources to find the meaning of the following words and indicate the name of the online resources used. So you have there the unfamiliar words on the first column. Okay, we have persevere, God, malicious, Facebook, and branch. So what do you think of the meaning? You find it online. Then you paste it there and then indicate what online resources you use. And I'm giving you 15 seconds to answer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, time is up, class. So the answer is For perseverance, we have persistence in doing something. Okay, as you can see, class, online resources, Google is the answer. Then, God, in Christianity and other monotheistic religions, the creator and ruler of the universe and source of all moral authority, the supreme being. Third, malicious, having or showing a desire to cause harm to someone. Next, Facebook, an online social networking website where people can create profiles, share information such as photos and quotes about themselves, and respond or link to add to the information posted by others. Then the brunch is a combination of breakfast and lunch. Do you get the same answer, class? Okay, very good. Now, next, let us now sum up all the things we learned. So take note, class, dictionaries are considered as one of the most resourceful reference materials. They are extremely helpful with words. It is a book that contains all the words from the English language. They are credible sources for clarifying the word. They contain accurate meanings of different words. And the best part about a dictionary is that it also provides you with the assistance of pronouncing a word in the right way, syllabication, accent, history, and meaning of words. It will also tell you the correct way to spell, and the word also contains examples for the usage of words in sentences. A Thesaurus is a reference book that contains many different words grouped as synonyms and antonyms. And for online resources, we have those three things: internet access, online resources, and the search. So remember Google as the commonly used engine to find and clarify meaning of words. Okay, now let's proceed to quiz time. So, part A. Read the dictionary entry below, then answer the questions that follow. Write your answer in your answer sheet. Okay, so here's the entry. The word is party. Okay, you're there. It has several meanings. Okay, so questions. How many syllables are there in party? Next. From what language did party come from? What parts of speech can party be? What definition party is most familiar to you? 5. Is there a synonym for party? How about antonym of the word party? What informal expression is used for party? There are how many definitions of terms for the word party? Then, where is the stress accent of the word party? Last number, make a sentence using the word party. So, I'm giving you 15 seconds. Seconds to answer. 0. Okay, so time is up, class. Now let's check your answer. Your first question, the answer is 2 syllables. Number 2, Latin language. 3, noun and verb. 4, a gathering for social entertainment, or any of the 5 definitions given. So which of the definitions is correct? Then Yes. Number 6, yes, it has synonym also. A person. Number 8, 5 definition meanings. 9, first syllable. And last number, the surprise party was Jane's idea, or who could forget his speech at last year's party. Or any sample sentence you provided there, it's correct. Okay, good job, class. Now let's proceed to the next. Okay. On online resources, which descriptions are correct? Search the meaning of words, right? Check if the meaning of the word is correct and X if it's not. Okay, number 1, abrupt, sudden and unexpected. Number 2, clumsy, awkward in movement or in handling things. Is it correct? 3, determined, having made a firm decision. Number 4, ambitious, having or showing a weak desire to succeed. And then number 5, greedy, showing greediness to give more of something. Okay. I'm giving you 15 seconds to answer. Okay, time is up, class. Let's check. Okay, for number 1, the answer is checked. Number 2, checked. Number 3, checked. Number 4, ambitious, having or showing a weak desire to succeed. So the answer is X, because it's not a weak desire but a strong desire. So for number 4, it should be X. Okay, the number 5, what's your answer? Yes, it is X, greedy, showing a readiness to give more or something. Okay, so you have 3 check and 2 X. Did you get the perfect score, class? Okay, great job! Now, we're now on the last part for your assignment. Okay, you can find this one in your module, last part of your module. So you have there, you can have it there, much. Okay, so you have the definitions there, and then please answer these questions. Okay, you can find this one in your additional activities in your module, and then for the next assignment is okay, this also you can find it also in your assignment. Excuse me. Okay, then answer these questions up to 10. Okay, I hope you learned something. You learned so many things for today. For now, class, this is what I'm gonna say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y-O-U. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, my dear learners, for listening and for participating actively. See you next time. Bye.